From retro to next gen, we've got it all. I'm George, a Gen X grown-up, and this is Bit by Bit. Here's a quick bit from dolphinstalk.com. They want to let us know why they think retro gaming is having a resurgence. Well, we here at Gen X Grown Up know that's been going on for a couple of years now, but let's take a look at this article real quick and get their reasons as to why they think this is happening. So, let's see, surged in popularity with enthusiasts of all ages revisiting titles from the 80s. Yeah, we know that. Okay. All right, here's point number one, rise of emulators. I mean, emulators have been around for quite a long time, so yeah, I think that's definitely a factor because it allows people, as the article says here, there's convenience, affordability, most of them are free. This part about classic ROMs are easy to find. Yeah, they are easy to find, but remember, you need to own the original game for it to be legal. So just putting that out there for Gen X grown-up liability purposes, as always. Cross-platform support. You can play on a lot of different systems, PC, Mac, Linux, mobile. Yeah, definitely. Okay, appeal of remasters. Now, this one I'll definitely agree. Over the last year or two, companies like Digital Eclipse have really gone out of their way doing a great job with these remaster packages, not just giving you the game in a new format, but also some of the history of the game and little quick video clips and stuff of that nature. So yeah, I'll go with that. Pixel art aesthetics, yes. Pixel art is all the rage right now because it's easy to create a game with a pixel art style. And the games can be very simple, just like they were back in the day, but also very complex, like we see in modern games. Okay, let's see. Charming simplicity, creative limits, emotional resonance. Sure, okay. Impacts of streaming and YouTube. Well, yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. If it's popular on any kind of a social media platform, it's going to be popular in the world, and certainly retro gaming is popular in places like YouTube. Let's see. It's not going anywhere. I know they got a Game Boy here, but I'm also thinking the affordability of these retro handhelds. Sorry, handholds. I don't know why I was thinking that word. Retro handhelds is a big factor to me as well. So yeah, this is a nice little article. I'll have the link down in the description. Go check it out. It's probably a faster read than my little discussion here, so you may not need to. But yeah, retro gaming is certainly on the rise, and it definitely deserves it. All right, here's a retro gaming bit from TimeExtension.com. Looks like there's going to be a new point-and-click adventure for the Sega Mega Drive Genesis platform. It's a Clock Tower-esque point-and-click horror title that's being developed by somebody named BadTasty. It's called The Bagman. Looks like it's going to come to the Sega 16-bit stuff as well as PC via Steam. So nice. We get to play it in a couple of different ways, couple of different versions. Here's the Twitter X post detailing a little bit about the game from BadTasty Horror. And let's see. Looks like Eloise needs to keep herself and her pals alive, with the game reportedly featuring a system to command her fellow survivors. Timed events will occur regardless of whether you are there or not. Wow, okay. Multiple pathways and endings and opportunities for puzzle solving and stealth. Looks like they've got a Steam page that's live for the project, so you can wish list it right now. But it's still in early development, so we don't really know when the release date is coming, but it's got some pretty visuals. I kind of like this game. This might be something I have to check out. I might need to reach out to the developer and see if we can't get a copy for Gen X Grown Up to do some kind of a preview on. This looks pretty cool. Okay, so here's a bit that I really don't know what to make of, but I wanted to bring it to you anyway. There's been a hacker who's been playing Super Mario 64 that discovered if you leave the game running for 14 months straight, you get a sound effect you can only hear that way. Anyway, I read this article a while ago. I haven't added it into a bit-by-bit video yet until today because this one just, I don't really, I don't know what to make of it, like I said. So I guess the way, and there's a video here and talks about, playing it leaving it running for so many years, and they do accelerations and algorithms and everything. And they're talking about how these sound bites are in the game in longer form, but you only get little clips of them when certain actions happen. And if you leave the game running and do the action or something like that, then you can end up getting the full clip. And it's a very short but very interesting and strange article, and I like that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to old retro video games like the Mario 64. I mean, that's not terribly old, but for us, but it is to some people. Anyway, this was published in the middle of May. I'm bringing it to you now. I hope you enjoy it. Take the time to read it. Click the link down in the description and see if maybe you want to leave Super Mario 64 running for a year or more just to hear the sound effect. I don't know, but anyway, it's a fun read. And here's another Doom bit from Hackaday.com. There is a new Doom port heading to the Atari ST, ladies and gentlemen. This one is called Doom 8088 ST. Obviously, it's named so it was written to run on Intel 8088 CPUs or 286 CPUs. This guy, Frinkle S, built both of these ports that handle both of those CPUs. This current one, it's a little bit limited. It's like only level 1, stage 1 or something like that, and the sound is kind of messed up. Unfortunately, this video that was here when I first found the article has been since removed from YouTube, so I can't really give you anything to show it. Maybe you could search on YouTube and find it. It's maybe been re-released somewhere else. But anyway, the article is a very quick, like less than a minute read. I'll have the link down in the description if you like to go check it out. But yeah, do some research. Grab yourself Doom 8088 ST over on GitHub if you want to play some Doom on your Atari emulator. All right, here's a retro hardware bit from xdadevelopers.com. There's a new Raspberry Pi project specifically for the SNES called the Pocket SNES, as you can see here. It's a short article, but it has a really good video embedded in it, and I definitely suggest you go check it out. This guy, he built a super large version of this controller, so in the SNES controller form or style, you might say. And then he said, you know what? I want to put this in my pocket. So he built this little one that you can see right here in the thumbnail of the video. And it is tiny, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely something that can fit in your pocket. And it's fully playable. That's what gets me. He said, here he goes on a little bit of the stuff from his video. We created an XL version before developing the tiny version. They didn't have any issues with space inside the XL, as you might, and it's literally as big as a desktop, ladies and gentlemen. For the tiny version, they had to go a whole new route. They had to redesign a custom PCB that they got from PCBWay.com, and they had to put all the stuff in, and it really, really works. Now, they also 3D printed a back on it, which you can't really see in the thumbnail, but you can see in the video, that makes it a little bit more comfortable to hold and play. It's not just a very thin little PCB that you hold. There actually is a back casing to it. I think this is something that is absolutely going to be awesome for Super Nintendo fans out there in the world. I can't wait to see if he starts releasing to sell it. I didn't see anything in the video about if it's going to be sold, and I think I watched like 80% of the video before I moved on to the next thing. But yeah, this looks really good. I'll have the link down in the description for this article down below so you can go check it out for yourself. I think it's a winner. That's going to do it for the news making headlines in the gaming world right now. I am George, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep on bringing you the news bit by bit.